Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. This is the second section of our Blogger template development course, and in this section we are going to set everything up for our design. So let's get started. First of all, let me show you which code editor I'm going to use in this project. So we're going to use a code editor called Visual Studio Code. It is free to download, and you can go to this website called code.visualstudio.com and you can just download it for whichever platform you want. We can see it has versions for Mac OS, Windows and Linux. So you can just download for your platform and then just install it just like you do with all the other applications. I have been using this code editor for a long time now and I just really love it. It has a lot of extensions which you can use to make the task of development really easier and faster. And we can see some of the features of this code editor are displayed over here. You can just go through these features if you want. Alright, so once you have downloaded it, just install VS Code and I'll show you how it looks when you open the code editor. This is how the code editor looks when you open it. You may get a welcome screen if you are opening it for the first time. And on the left side we can see we have some icons. The first one is the Explorer, where we have all the files in our project. So you can directly open a project in VS Code by just going to File and then clicking on Open Folder. And in this way, open the project folder and you'll get all the files inside the project displayed over here. You can even create new files and folders by clicking on these icons over here. Now, one of the cool things about VS Code and most of the code editors is that you can use extensions. So if you click on this icon over here called extensions, you can see all the extensions you can install for VS Code. So for this project, we are going to be using two extensions. One is called Live Server. This extension creates a local development server for your project so that whenever you save your files, the web page will be automatically reloaded so that you don't have to reload the page again and again. And it makes your development process much faster. And the other extension I'm using is called Prettier. So with this you get a nice formatting for your code. So it adds the tabs and spaces to your code automatically based on the programming language. So whenever you click on save, the code will be formatted and it'll be easier for you to understand what the code is. And in VS Code you already have an extension called Emmet installed by default. So with Emmet you can have a lot of different shortcuts for writing your code. For example, if you want to create a division with a class of say container, then you can just type .container and press tab, and we can see we have a division with the class of container created automatically for us. In the same way, if you want to create a division with an ID of container, then you can just type #container and press tab, and we can see we have a division with an ID of container. In this way you can write a lot of code with less time using these shortcuts. For example, if you want to create an img tag, just type img and press tab and you'll get this img tag created and also the required attributes already typed over here. You just have to fill in these details. So using these extensions and tools, you can increase the development speed. So this is the code editor that I'm going to use in this course. Now let me show you where I get the images for our website from. Unsplash.com is a great website to get free images for your websites. So just go to this website called unsplash.com and then search for any term over here and you'll get free images for your website. So I have used images from this website for our course. So if you go to this demo, here we can see these images are all from unsplash.com. And then I also use some icons like this icon for the labels over here. And then we have an icon for the search, and we also have a close icon. So for that I have used a website called Material Icons. So just Google for Material Icons and you'll get this website called material.io. Just go to the website and here you can search for whatever you want. So if I type label and if I scroll down, we can see the icons for labels are displayed over here. And let's also search for menu. So here we have icons for the menu button. So you can use these material icons to get icons for your website. After you decide which icons you want, just click on that and here you have the option of downloading it. You can click on this button and the icon will be downloaded. If you want a different type of image, just click on this arrow and you can even download a PNG file. So we can see the PNG file has been downloaded. Now for our project, I have created a folder called custom blogger template, and in that I have a folder called images, and in that I have stored all the images. I'll provide all these images for download so that you can follow along with the code. Right now let me show you the fonts that I'm using for the website. The fonts I'm using are Google fonts. So we're going to use two fonts in our website. One is called Roboto. So let's just click on that. And we're going to use the regular and the bold versions. So just click on select this style, and we'll also select the bold one, or we'll just select the black one. And then the next font I'm using is called Dancing Script. So let me just go back to the home page. So just search for Dancing Script and you have this font over here. This is what we'll be using for the headings. So just click on that and we'll just select the bold version of the font. Click on select this style. Now once you select the fonts, you have to click on this icon called view your selected families, and you'll get the list of all the fonts. Now click on embed, and here you have the options of how to add it to your website. So you can add it to your HTML by copying this link, or you can even add it to your CSS by going to import and just adding this one line of code to the CSS. So you can use any of these methods to add fonts to your website. Now let me quickly show you how to select colors for your website. So you can use this website called coolers.co, and you have this button called start the generator. So just click on that and you'll get a list of colors. You can just press space bar and you'll get different color combinations over here. Once you get a good color, just click on the log button and that color will be selected, and all the others will change when you press space bar. And in this way you can select colors for your website, or you can even go to explore and you can get a list of trending colors that are being used in different websites. So this is how you can decide on the colors for your website. For our theme, I have just used some simple colors. So we have this blue color, and we have this yellow color, and we have a black and a white color. So these are the colors that we're going to use for our website. Right, now that we are done with that, let me show you how to open this project in your VS Code. Just go to the project folder and right click over here and then click on open with code, and you can see the project has been opened in VS Code. Or else you can even go to file and click on open folder and select the folder from here. And here we can see the images folder. In that we have all the images needed for the design. Now let's create some necessary files for our website. So we'll need an HTML file, a CSS file, and a JavaScript file. So let's click on this new icon and we'll create a file called index.html. You can name these files anything you want. Just remember to have .html as the file extension, and then we'll create one more file called style.css, and then one more file which is the JavaScript file. So just name it main.js. Now let's go to our index.html file, and I have already told you that we have this extension called Emmet already installed in VS Code. So you have this shortcut where you can just type exclamation and press tab, and you'll get this basic HTML5 code. Alright, now let's link our style.css file over here. So just type link and press tab, and in the href just type the name of your CSS file, style.css, and let's also link our JavaScript file over here inside the body. So here we'll type script :src and press tab, and in the src we'll just type main.js. Now let's add our Google fonts to our HTML file. So let's go to our fonts.google.com website, and here we'll click on link and we'll just copy this line of code from here, and we'll just add it over here after the title. So we can see we have the fonts Dancing Script and Roboto with weights 400 and 900. Alright, that's it. We have set everything up for our project, and from the next section we will start designing the website. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below, and I will leave the link of the complete playlist in the description below, and also the link of the project files. So if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.